Alright everyone, today we're playing one of my favorite games of all time purely because I feel like it, and this game always gives me a nice little nostalgia willy. So this is what we're doing, as it kind of just jumps into a cutscene. So we're jumping into Max Payne today, good old OG Max Payne 1, and we are playing it on the PS4 for better or worse. And the reason I say that is because the PlayStation version of this game kind of sucks butt compared to the original Xbox version of this game, because for whatever reason, the quick save mechanic does not exist in the PlayStation version, which makes an already kind of hard game just that much harder. But being that I've played the game so many freaking times, I'm kind of just hoping that the lack of quick save doesn't really inhibit me too badly. It certainly won't ruin the game or anything, and like I'm just gonna keep skipping over this cutscene. But just throwing that out there, if you have a choice between playing Max Payne on PlayStation versus the original Xbox version, always go with the Xbox version, because although I wouldn't describe this game as stupidly hard, it does have some kind of weird bullshit trial and error moments that'll sort of just kill you outright. And then you'll have to restart the entire level, and that's why the quick save system comes in handy, because this game doesn't really have actual checkpoints. So when you die, you either restart the level or you go back to your last quick save. And though that may sound brutal, the levels in this game are generally pretty damn short. So that kind of vets for the difficulty in that regard, I guess. However, a few things I want to talk about before we actually start a new game, since we're about to be bombarded by cutscenes. There are parts of this game that can best be described as bullshit. The game, in and of itself, is not that hard, but it does have a lot of, I guess, artificial difficulty at certain points. Just to give a quick example, there are several segments later in the game that require you to sort of shimmy along narrow-ass beams, and you have to balance your way across, and obviously if you fall, guess what? You get to restart the whole damn level. And since this game is really old and the controls aren't very precise, those sequences can be kind of a fat boner bruiser, I'm not gonna lie. There are also these little areas where you kind of have to know where exactly to position yourself, or else you'll just get killed by a random explosion. Just stupid shit like that. But overall, the game as a whole is actually pretty damn good. I believe this game came out in 2001. I was 4 years old at the time, and I absolutely loved this game when I first played it when I was younger. This was one of the first games I ever really remember playing on my own, and to this day, it's still a fun-ass game. It's got a real good story with some cheesy-ass dialogue and whatnot. It's pretty great. Also, the game is pretty heavy on cutscenes and narrative and all that jazz, and I don't want to ruin any of that. So I'll try to keep my big fat mouth shut during cutscenes and, like, exposition and shit. So, yep, there we go. We'll jump in. We don't really have any options for what difficulty to play on, except for Fugitive. I believe we need to beat the game to unlock the other difficulties. I think you actually need to beat the game on each, like, subsequent difficulty to unlock the next one. Yeah, this is a cutscene, so I'll see you later.
Stand by. 1010, investigator reported disturbance at Acer Plaza.
10-4 dispatcher, verify address.
It's Acer Plaza. Repeat, Acer Plaza.
Shots fired on the rooftop. An assault in progress at Acer Plaza. Repeat, an assault in progress. It's a war zone down here. 1085 dispatcher, need additional units. Additional units now. Officer in danger. Officer in danger.
10-5, please repeat. 10-5, all units, emergency.
I think it should be noted that this cutscene looked so amazing when this game first came out. We were like, wow.
All dead.
Look at those
The final gunshot
cars.
was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and then it was over.
Bam! That's the face that started it all. Really sucks that, oh, cutscene, my bad.
3 years. Back to the night the pain started.
Part 1, The American Dream. Of course, knowing the ambiance so far, you can probably tell the American Dream ain't what it's cracked up to be in Max Payne world.
So when are you coming to work for me, Detective Payne?
You'd make me work undercover in some hellhole. Sorry, Alex. Michelle and the baby come first. See? My last smoke. It's bad for the baby.
That's you, Max. A regular Boy Scout.
See, Alex?
Still on for poker Thursday night, right?
Like taking candy from a baby. Life was good. The sun setting on a sweet summer's day. The smell of freshly mowed lawns. The sounds of children playing. A house across the river on the Jersey side. Beautiful wife and a baby girl. The American dream come true. Honey, I'm home. But dreams have a nasty habit of going bad when you're not looking. The sun went down with practiced bravado. Twilight crawled across the sky, laden with foreboding.
New Jersey, 3 years
Anybody
ago.
home? I didn't like the way the show started. They'd give me the best seat in the house, front row center.
Well, that was nice of them. At least give you the best seat in the house. All right, so
What the hell?
playing the game on PS4, the graphics are really like, you know, they're decent. They're HD, pretty much as good as they possibly could have been. You know, when the game was on Xbox or PS2 or what have you. Go ahead and take a look at whatever's going on over here. Yeah, I'm really just trying to like kind of re-get the hang of this game, nice and slow, get my
Something
feet wet.
ugly had been tattooed on the wall. A map of things to come. There's a poison syringe, a magic tag full of diabolical meanings.
Uh-oh, diabolical meanings. Let me see if I can remember how to like... Alright, so jump. So what is typically the shoot button, you know, right trigger in most modern games, is actually the jump button in this game. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Max Payne kind of sucks at jumping. Like, he can catch some sick air, but he doesn't really get a whole lot of distance. Here, let's use this rug as a template. Okay, that was a bad example. He did that pretty flawlessly. Whatever. Answer the phone.
Listen, someone's broken into my house. Call 911.
Is this the Payne residence?
Yes, someone's broken into my house. They're still here. You have to...
Good. I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Uh-oh.
Who is this? Hello?
What the fuck? It's a conspiracy. So why can't she help us? Well, we'll have to find out, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, you know, I'm thinking I'll just spoil the whole damn story. Hey, a shotgun. I didn't even know you could get a shotgun this early on. I've played this game so many fucking times in my life, and I had no idea that you could get a shotgun this early on. But yeah, I know I should be like, you know, saving my family and shit, but I just got to explore, you know. It's my house. I've been here a million times, but I just got to get a fresh look around. And now that I have this shotgun, life is good, because I did not know you could get a shotgun at the very beginning.
Michelle!
Yeah, it doesn't sound too good. Unless you're into that. But I'm going to go ahead and argue that doesn't sound too good.
It's coming.
Freeze! NYPD, drop!
Freeze, dirtbag! Alright, you guys ready for some sick bullet time action? This is pretty much the best part of Max Payne. As I clear my throat yet again.
No, please, God, no.
Holy shit, the baby's dead! They killed the baby! Damn! I wonder if this game, like, caught any, like, controversial flack for having a dead baby in it. Even though it's not really, like, a dead baby, it's just sort of, like, an arm. But, you know. Trying to like, trying to shoot it and see how it responds to gunfire. I have one shotgun shell, so it's time for Dual Beretta Rain. Here I come, the Winnemon. That was pretty underwhelming. The guy's barefoot. What the fuck?
Oh, baby.
They killed my wife and my child, thus beginning the ultimate Max Payne noir revenge story. Me too. No! No, no! No, no, no!
Years ago, everything ripped apart.
Kind of how he said it. Let's be real.
The killer junkies had been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr, V. After the funeral, I told Alex I'd be transferring to the DEA. It took us 3 long years to get a break in the Valkyr case. Then, finally, 2 months ago, a dime dropper tipped us off that Jack Lupino, a mob boss in the Punchinello crime family, was trafficking. I went undercover, infiltrated the worst mafia family in New York.
He went undercover. Chapter 1, Roscoe Street Station. Alright, I remember a whole lot about this level. I remember being stuck on this level as a kid when I first played this game, because I couldn't figure out where to go.
I came in from the cold and the dark. Outside the city was a cruel monster. I've been slowly working my way from the small time to the big fish, trying to get to the source of the drug. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA, the only ones in this decrepit city who knew I was down here.
BB here. Something urgent has come up with Jack Lupino. You need to meet with Alex immediately at the Roscoe Street Station.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd gone undercover. Outside, the mercury was falling fast. It was colder than the devil's heart, raining ice pitchforks as if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like there was no tomorrow. It didn't get any better when I got to the subway. The feeling hit me like a point-blank shot straight in the face. Something was not right about this. My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me, and I was in for the ride. Next stop, Roscoe Street Station, and Alex.
Here I come, Alex, guy who looks like fucking Heisenberg.
The station was drenched in gloom. Alex was a ghost, nowhere to be seen.
Man, my balls itch. Just a little side note. Pausing to scratch the balls. Yeah, there we go. Alright. We're all done scratching the balls. There you go. A little insight into my my personal problems as we progress here. Yeah, so I don't really know how much commentary is really going to exist in these first few parts, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this game is a lot of story and a lot of plot development. And also, another train comes by, and you can throw Max in front of it and kill him, and it's kind of funny, I don't know. Kind of cool. You can also roll around and shit. But yeah, I don't really know how much commentary I'll really be able to do in the first few levels, because there's a lot of story, lots of expository dialogue and cutscenes, so I really don't want to like infringe on your viewing pleasure by interrupting all that.
Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
I love that weird gesture he does when he pulls his gun out. Like, he pulls it out like it's like a filled up used condom that he's had stashed in his jacket for a while. Like, why did he pull it out all weird? I feel like that was just like a faux pas with the animation that the developers did not notice, but who knows, man. But yeah, basically when this game came out, it was...
Pills would hold the pain back for a while.
The pills would hold the pain back for a while. Yeah, when this game first came out, it was pretty much just some good old-fashioned third-person shooter fun. It was a lot of fun just to like use this slow-mo bullet time move, and it's still a lot of fun just to kind of zip around and shoot guys. And also, like, the aiming in this game is really forgiving, so you don't really have to like aim the reticle right dead on an enemy for your bullets to hit. I got a good old Desert Eagle now. Yeah, fuck these guys. Yeah, as you can probably tell, you don't really need to be super good at aiming to hit these guys. Whoa, let it rain! Also, I know this for a fact, you get a cinematic on that guy no matter how you kill him. You can literally run up to him with your lead pipe and hit him through the bars and still get a cinematic. Don't believe me? I've done it, baby. I also can't really remember. Enemies will be in some pretty weird and unexpected places in this game sometimes, and you don't really have a whole lot of health, you know. You can die pretty quick, and now we have a shotgun. I believe we're supposed to go this way. Probably could have done a little bit more exploring, but what do I look like, Dora? Do I look like Lauren? Lauren B. Exploring? Fuck no. I'm Max motherfucking Payne. Huzzah! Bullet time! Oh wow, this guy was ready as fuck. Jesus. Oh, whatever. Oh shit, this guy's got a shotgun.
Looking for Alex,
But I got a
ended up
pistol.
in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
Alright, go ahead and use some painkillers. Yeah, hopefully I don't die too much, because dying means restarting levels. And like I said, it's not really... Oh shit, I forgot about this guy. Oh fuck! Damn it, that was lame. Alright, give me your shotgun ammo, friend. Alright, well at least I saved this guy.
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure, sounds good. Follow me.
Alright, time to escort this guy to the control room, and by escort, I mean walk him approximately 60 feet in a different direction up some stairs, and get him to open this door for us. This door control panel kind of looks like a thermostat.
Home free. This way. Hey, yeah!
Oh no! I was so attached. Anthony, no! Wake up! Oh man. I'll avenge you, door control guy, don't you worry. Oh, burp. I will avenge you. Alright, I don't think that actually is anything. Hey there! Oh fuck, that guy was ready too. Alright, so there's actually a bunch of enemies in here, from what I can remember. Oh, this isn't too difficult. I remember one time when I was younger, I cleared this whole room with my lead pipe, just to prove that it could be done. And somewhere on YouTube, there's a video of me doing that, because I recorded it. When I was just a wee tyke, I recorded and edited it together. And I think it was actually part of a Let's Play that I was doing for this game when I was younger. But I guess this is kind of my redo. Hey, look at all these painkillers. Don't mind if I do.
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. Power was back on.
Alright. Now, I think there's like something else you can kind of dilly-dally around with in here, but I don't remember. Maybe not. Alright. I might be tripping. This game is full of like random objects that you can just sort of like interact with in weird ways. Like, coming up, there's a hotel level where you're shooting a bunch of mobsters in a hotel, like fucking John Wick style. And there's a bunch of like vending machines and gambling machines that you can kind of play around with. That was kind of cool. I mean, that like for a 2001 game, that was considered unprecedented detail for a game of this type. This game was very, very, very impressive when it launched. And then Max Payne 2 came out, and Max Payne 2 pretty much shits all over this game in every way. At least in my opinion. I think Max Payne 2 is a much better game. As much as I love this game to death, I just think Max Payne 2 is a little bit better. And it looks like we got some guys up ahead, so I'm just going to kind of spam bullets into their general direction here. How's this guy still alive? Damn. I must be real inaccurate. There we go. There we go. Good stuff. Alright. Can I get some shotgun rain in now? Some good old-fashioned shotgun pain rain. And I think I've clarified this several times before, but when I say shotgun rain, that was actually a phrase coined by one of my favorite YouTube Let's Players of all time,
Something big was going
named
down on Westwood Street.
SSOHPKC.
Maybe that's why
That's
Alex
his
and
phrase.
Ray
I
were
just
here.
enjoy
Maybe
using it.
not. One
So
way or
don't
the
think that
other,
I'm just
I was
trying to
gonna
like
find
steal
out.
phrases here. I give credit where credit's due, okay? But I love to say shotgun rain because it just adds to the satisfaction of using a shotgun. So I'm gonna keep saying it.
You're asking for it.
If you got a problem with that, well then you, sir, are a bigot. Well, we're about to see some shotgun rain in action. There we go. Alright. I really need to like avoid getting shot a little bit more. Oh, hey there. Huzzah! Ooh.